Google. Turn on thick owl. Is that too dark?
No.
It's not cold in here, actually. I just looked at the thermostat.
It's cold.
Okay. It's cold.
By the way.
Yes.
You don't need to say, I'm turning the temperature down. From now on, just say, hello, honey.
Actually, greet you first.
Greet me properly, formally.
Okay.
Because there are many things happening in this house, in our family. But say, hello, honey. I'm turning the heater on. And then I'd be like, okay. And that's the end of the conversation. No more, I'm turning the temperature down, which could mean air conditioning also.
No! Could I say, I'm making the house hotter?
Yes.
Could I? Okay.
No.
Yes.
Yes. We're in the midst of creating fantastic content for the internet, Luna.
Is that okay? Yes. Are you joining us?
No, I'm getting Franklin to join you.
I'd like. What did you say?
I'm making the house hotter.
Yes.
So I'll do that in winter when the heater's on and I want it to be hotter in here. And then in the summer when I want it to be cold, I'll say I'm making the house colder.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very simple. It's to the point. It doesn't get to the target temperature, or you're raising the temperature, or you're lowering it.
Frankie's here, but he doesn't want to be. He's here against his will.
Frankie, use our promo code.
He knows we don't have a promo code.
Damn you.
I'm making the house hotter.
I'm making the house hotter. Or in the summertime, I'm making the house cooler.
Well, why didn't we think of this 3 years ago?
I don't know. But our number one listener, who doesn't have the last name Fisher or Lewis,
His name is Kevin.
Kevin Duran. Me and him went back and forth paragraphs
Wow.
of communication and text. And I said, why doesn't my wife just say, I'm turning the heater on?
Was he agreeing with you, or was he...
He was on your side, but
yeah.
I pulled him slowly to the dark side.
You mean you wouldn't shut up until he was like, fine.
To my side,
You're
yeah.
right, fine.
Yeah. I showed up at his home, and I stalked, and I hid in the bushes. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I'm turning, and much like don't go all Nelly. Okay, don't be like, it's getting hot in here, so take a.
You don't want me to sing?
Well, you can rap.
I did today when we were doing my Christmas.
I did sing today in the car.
Oh yeah.
And oop.
You don't have any tea, Luna?
My highest Snapchat streak is with the girl who got in the fight.
How many is that? 20, 30?
2 weeks.
14 or 10. Business days or...
I don't understand Snapchat, so I don't know what
14
y'all
days.
are talking about.
Just old people, am I right, Luna?
And oop.
So, I was speaking to my coworker, Matt Setchell, today. And he's like, oh, we got Chinese last night. And I was like, okay, what'd you get? And he said he ordered chow mein, no veggies. And I thought, okay, that's a lot. Because right away, when a Chinese restaurant hears no veggies, they're like, okay, this is a white person ordering. And Matt Setchell is an older white man. But I understood what he was saying. Like, some Chinese restaurants, they put too many veggies, or they put the wrong veggies, like bean sprouts or celery, like Panda does, in their chow mein.
The veggies can go so wrong in a
Right.
Chinese dish.
Yeah. Because you're like, okay, I'm chewing. This is chewy. It's soft. And then you hit a bean sprout or a piece of celery, and you're like, oh, what the hell is
Well,
this?
don't you like that contrast, though?
No. Not with chow mein. Not with Chinese food for whatever reason.
Okay.
I'm all about that texture, but usually... But it has to be in harmony.
Yeah. Sometimes they get it so right, and sometimes it's just awful.
Yeah. So when he ordered, I imagine ordering chow mein, no vegetables. Are you insulting the chef? Like this is like the chef is like, this is my chow mein, and I've worked 40 years on this recipe. No, they're just like, here's a bunch of noodles.
This isn't Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just your run-of-the-mill,
but
low-end Chinese restaurant.
I dig some veggies in the chow
I
mein.
do too. It depends.
Yeah. So what I do, what I do for us is I hop on the Yelp and I look at pictures. And if I see celery, I was like, eh. If I see bean sprouts, I'm like, eh. And bean sprouts, like, they're very integral in a lot of Vietnamese cooking. And so my mom put them in many dishes growing up, and I hated them.
Oh, really?
I hated bean sprouts.
I like bean sprouts, but it has to be a little bit minimal.
Yeah. But, I didn't like them at all, and I swore them off, and I was like, why do you use bean sprouts? What's up with the bean sprouts? But as I've gotten older, I can appreciate bean sprouts, but it has to be in a cold dish, like a salad.
Oh,
so
I see.
It's crispy, it's fresh, there's a little liquidy going on. I can dig that, but bean sprouts in a warm, soft dish, I'm not a fan of.
Okay, yeah. I'm with you on that, actually.
Yeah. But, because like Luna Marie, Darling Daughter, when she eats her cup of noodles, she cooks it normally, and then she pours out all the water.
Zero broth.
Right.
She pours out the vegetables, too, the little freeze-dried veggies.
Right, the peas and the corn and the...
Yeah.
I mean, they're orange and they may be carrots. So I'm thinking, if we order chow mein sans veggies, would Luna dig it, you think?
I think so.
I think she would.
I think we should do that and have her try it.
Yeah. And I like when I eat cup of noodles, the broth is nonsense and the veggies are silly. But I think it's all part of the whole experience, and so I don't toss all that stuff out.
Neither do I. I just eat it as it comes.
Yeah,
I love it all.
Yeah, it's not the broth is not great, and the vegetables are, as you said, freeze dried. But it's part of the experience, and
sure,
I don't toss it all out.
It's as the chef intended.
Yeah. So should we when we get Peace Cuisine on Saturday for Christmas?
I'm so excited.
I know. And the stereotype is that Chinese restaurants are open on Christmas. And that proves true.
And sure enough, they are.
Right. Because we're going to see Matrix 4 on Saturday, which is Christmas.
Yes.
And I've messaged and DM'd and slid into various messaging applications to many restaurants. Like, are you open on Christmas? If you are, what are your hours? And they've all said no, but we called Peace Cuisine, which is a West Sacramento institution at this point, and they're a Chinese restaurant, and they were like, oh, we're open, and it's regular hours, and we were like, we're done. That's all we need.
Our search is over.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
We are tipping them a big tip.
Yes.
To make up for your little piddly $3 tip from the other day.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, first of all, okay.
I have to atone for that.
It was $3 on a $28 tab, and there were 2 items. There wasn't a lot of rustling up and finagling,
Okay.
But yeah. Well, I hope they don't. Should we have you order?
Yes.
Because if they recognize me, they'll be like, "This effing lack of tipping, dude."
Yes. Are you considering getting chow mein? Chow mein.
Chow mein. Well, I said we get it. No veggies. See if Luna won't be here. She's gonna be at Grandma Bev's.
But maybe she can eat some leftovers.
Okay.
That's not the same, but
Yeah. I'm not sure. Well,
I want chow mein, actually, now that we're talking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the big thing that we're going to get is war wonton soup, which is $14. We're going to do a taste test and review.
I want to spend like $70 on Christmas Day.
Done, honey. Done,
Okay.
lover.
I want to get everything our hearts desire.
Yeah. So our Christmas Day is going to be Liz Fisher's Breakfast in Lincoln at 10 a.m. We're going to drop the Wow Chows off at Grandma Bev's. And then we're going to see Matrix 4 at Doco at 3:45. And then after that, we're going to get
Peace
Peace Cuisine
for dinner.
So we're going to get war wonton. We're going to
Yes.
get chow mein, no veggies. Please don't hate us.
Let's get general chicken. Let's get some other chicken.
Yes.
Let's get plain sticky rice.
Well, I don't know
Yes.
if we go that far.
I'm getting whatever I
They
want.
don't. Well, according to the menu, they don't have plain sticky
Oh.
rice, but they have plain rice.
Oh.
And I was thinking that the amount they give is not a lot.
I have plain rice
Right.
here.
Well, that was the other
Okay.
thing. Like you can make
Yeah.
plain white rice.
Yes.
Steamed rice.
Yeah.
By the way, when you order Chinese food, say steamed rice, because when you say white rice, they can, if the phone's bad or your mispronunciation, they might mistake that as fried rice.
Really?
Fried white, very similar,
Oh.
but fried steamed, very different.
Thank you for that life hack.
You're welcome. You're welcome. This TikTok life hack is going viral. Okay, so Matt Setchel,
Oh.
which is where this started. The no veggies, but see, okay, but see, I want some veggies.
Well, why don't we look at their Yelp? Have you looked at it and seen what veggies they include yet?
No.
Because I'm cool with onions and peppers.
Right, absolutely.
Well, we need to do some more research before
Maybe
Saturday.
Maybe a mushroom or two.
No.
No, but they're soft.
No.
They get
I hate it.
They get braised.
I do not want mushrooms in my chow mein.
All right, but definitely no celery. Definitely no bean sprouts. We'll look at life hack number 2. Look at the Yelp. See what's going on a dish that you desire.
Yes.
And then say without or with. But I think Peace Cuisine Uncle, as I call him, Uncle Peace.
Mr. Uncle Peace?
He doesn't get offended. If say
No.
I want chow mein, 0
I
veggies.
don't think they care. If
Yeah.
anything, they're like, okay, less work.
Right. Or less money to produce this.
Yeah,
like we're not
'cause-
throwing
right.
veggies in here.
Because
So
we pay the same amount
right.
for less items.
Right. Yeah. That's always been my beef from the beginning. Like you order a burger without tomatoes if you don't like tomatoes. They should take 60 cents off the burger. No? Yeah?
I don't know.
And oop.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me at our dining room table for our little program here. Now, we've been at our bedroom, in our bed,
Yes.
recently. But tonight, we're at our dining room table because why?
I said, I want to do it at the dining room table. Let's take it back to basics.
Take it back to the old school. Take it to Union Square.
Exactly.
And oop.
Okay. You brought baked goods to my work today.
Today was a monumental day
Yes.
in our lives and in our marriage.
Yes. In my work life, I've been working at this place for
A year and a half?
15 months, 18 months.
Yeah, year and a half.
Oh, yeah. May 5. It's currently 12. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
19
You
months.
started working at this job the same month that we moved into our condo here at Riva.
I remember my first day was May 4, 2020. May the 4th
Oh.
be with you. Yeah.
Okay.
And where did this idea come about? Because my job, and I love it, is it goes from being a comedy to a soap opera to a tragedy to a horror movie, and I regale you with all these tales of all the hot gossip. And at one point, a few months ago, I was like, I want you to meet like the cast of the supporting cast of characters.
I've bbeen wanting to meet your coworkers for a long time.
Yeah.
And then this idea has been in the works for weeks.
Yeah.
I just thought I thought it'd be fun if I like baked a bunch of goodies and brought them to your work for Christmas and I could meet everyone.
Yeah. And I wanted to bring you, and several weeks ago I threw another factor was that we have a break room and there's a bunch of pictures of people who have worked in various capacities at my job. And I said, Bubba, yes, that's my supervisor's real nickname. Let's all get past that. But I said, Bubba, what's the most recent picture? Because there's a bunch of pictures on the wall. And I said, what's the most recent group picture that was taken? And he said 2013. I was like, dude, it was like 8, almost 9 years. Can we do better? So I've been kind of pushing, like, let's do a team picture, because as much as I kind of whine and just give you the deets, the details, the tea of my job, I really like my job, and I really like most of my coworkers. But I was like, let's do a team picture, and not to like tout myself too much, but it became infectious. So several weeks ago, I was like, Bubba, group picture, Christmas, let's do it. And so we've been building up to this moment today.
You let Bubba know that I was going to bring some sweet rolls, as he calls them.
Yeah. You said cinnamon rolls. He called them sweet rolls. Listen.
They're the same.
We're all out here.
I think.
We're all trying our best. Yes. And so I was like, Bubba, we're going to do... So I became point man I was like, we're going to do a group picture. Because I really like my coworkers. I want a picture on the wall that before or post 2013.
Listen. Yeah. At your funeral...
Yeah.
If there's a slideshow of photos, this work group shot is going in it.
Yeah.
I will see to that.
Yeah. Thank you. It will be in the Microsoft PowerPoint of my funeral. But I've been saying we're doing this, and everyone got on board. Bubba said, my dearest coworker, dearest to me, he's not so dear, but Joe Kuntz, we called him last week. He's been feeling under the weather, whatever. He's been missing a few days here and there, but Bubba and I called him last weekend, and we were like, Joe, can you come in for the group picture? And he was like, yeah, I'm down. And we were like, wow, because we thought he would be hesitant. Yeah,
because you've tried to take a selfie with him before.
Oh, yeah.
And he never lets you.
Well, he starts walking away. He's like, I don't want my picture on the internet. And I'm like, okay, Joe, I guess we're just... But, so it's been building. And listen, not to tout my own horn, but it's turned into like a holiday festive kind of thing. Like, Bubba gave us a $10 gift card to McDonald's, which isn't a lot, but he gave us nothing last year. So I think my picture has kind of triggered everyone's holiday.
Totally.
Yes.
Your other boss gave you cards and chocolate.
Yes.
He did nothing last year.
Right.
Your other coworker, Pauli, bought little Santa hats for everybody.
Yeah.
And keychains for everybody as a gift.
Squid Game.
So everyone has gotten infected with the holiday spirit.
Right.
Because of you.
Because of me.
And by extension, me.
Yeah. Yes, we are one, honey. Pauli gave us, which I'm looking at currently, Squid Game keychains. And then the other day he came back with like a giant plastic bag, like a garbage bag size of Santa hats. And we were like, okay. And he's like, it's for the picture. And I'm like,
so sweet.
I see what's going on.
So
here.
Fun.
It's all for me. It's all for me.
You started this.
I know. I did.
Good job.
And so
today was the day.
Today was the day. Now, this was a big thing in your baking life, honey. Your Martha Stewartness.
It was.
Your domestic goddessness. But a few weeks ago, you made cinnamon rolls. And it's not like the Pillsbury, like you pop the can or whatever, the canister you buy from the bakery section.
Mm-hmm.
You made the dough raw.
I made everything from scratch. The dough, the frosting, everything.
Yeah.
This is another reason why I wanted to come, or I thought it would be a good idea to come to your work, is I took this entire week off work. So I've been home all week.
Correct.
So I was like, hey, I'm off work. I love baking around the holidays. I love making cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
So I was like, hey, I could bake for you and the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted to do a couple of test runs.
Right.
So a couple weeks ago, I made my first batch of cinnamon rolls. They turned out fantastic.
Well, the process a little tepid, a little scary.
I was yelling a little bit. I was
Yeah.
like, Vince, I need you.
Right. And I was like,
Get over here with the olive oil.
I can't change the temperature. We were opening windows. We were turning on the heater. But it turned out fine.
It turned out great. And it's really good that I did a couple of test runs.
And then you did one yesterday or 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Just for the kids?
Yes. Because I told Luna I'm making cinnamon rolls for your work. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, you can't eat any.
Right.
So I said, I'll make you and Len some just for the house.
Yeah, that was test run number 2.
Yep.
And it's currently in our fridge.
Yes.
And their review?
Good.
The first ones were good. The second ones were good.
Yeah.
Third ones, Powley was macking on them today.
I hope so. You didn't eat any.
I was on track.
Ay.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I
guess. You know me, honey. I'm all or nothing.
I know. Well,
if I had one cinnamon roll, I'd be spiraling right now.
I thought you were off track starting with my cinnamon rolls today.
I know, but I just thought it's too early in the day. I don't know.
Fine. So I made cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
So I started baking at 8:30 this morning.
Correct.
And everything went on. Everything was going just dandy. Everything was on track. Everything was coming along very nicely.
Yeah.
I also wanted to bring some cookies.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 11 or 10 or 12 of you. I don't know. So 12 cinnamon rolls in my batch. And then I thought I'll bring some cookies too in case that's not enough or people don't want a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
So my first batch of peanut butter cookies completely burnt.
Right.
Like hard black. The whole house smelled like burnt cookie.
Okay.
So that whole batch had to go in the trash.
Yeah. And you texted me that and I said, well, how burnt? Because your husband, your darling husband, likes some crunch, likes some texture, but you said they were beyond saving.
No. I wouldn't feed them to you, honey.
They were charcoal? They were like charcoal briquettes?
And I don't know why. I followed the directions. Oh, the cookies, all the cookies I made were not from scratch.
Mm-hmm. Right. They're from bags.
Like the bags where you like you add a tablespoon of water and like a butter or whatever. So it's not from scratch. But so I think that's why it was a little bit weird. And I'm not used to that.
Okay.
The second batch of cookies I did was chocolate chip.
Right.
They turned out fine.
Yeah.
But one of them broke in half.
Oh.
And it was a very tiny bag of mixture, so I only ended up sending 7.5 cookies.
Right.
To your work.
And cinnamon rolls.
And the cinnamon rolls looked beautiful.
Yeah.
They turned out really well. I didn't taste any.
Yeah.
I didn't even taste the frosting because I had just brushed my teeth.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to taste the frosting.
Yeah.
But anyway, they
looked
gorgeous.
They were the third run.
Yeah.
You had perfected the process.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I hope so.
And thankfully, like, because what I was like, I hope you bring plates and forks, and you brought plates and forks.
Girl.
Okay.
I brought plates, forks, napkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was prepared.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I brought everything. Oh, and the other thing, in addition to all the baking, which I started at 8:30 a.m., I was like, I have to look cute.
Yeah.
So I took a shower.
You had to do your hair.
I did my hair. I wore my brand new sweater from Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was blue striped, and I liked it. And yeah.
I put on makeup.
You did. And you wore a mask. Yeah. I thought the cinnamon rolls looked... I should have eaten, but honey, you know me. I'm all or nothing. And I just thought I need to stay on track until, well, right now, right after this pod. But from what I could tell, like when I left at noon. A couple of us got to leave early today. 30 to 40% of the cookies / cinnamon rolls were eaten, and they were enjoying them. It was a fine time had by all.
Was Joe Kuntz eating any? Joe
Kuntz was eating some.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Pauli and Joe Kuntz were the majority.
Yes, good.
Yeah. Yes. So you met Joe Kuntz and Pauli, but it wasn't so. You parked in our parking lot, and you said, "I'm in the parking lot," and I went and grabbed you. And well, my job is it's a lot of dudes. It's a sausage fest, if you will. So you walking into 10 dudes, was it overwhelming? What did you think, honey? What was going through your mind? Because you know these people, but you don't know these people.
I know them, but they don't know me.
Exactly, yeah. It's a good way to explain it.
Well, I'm like, I get nervous being around people in general.
Mm.
So, yeah, coming in to meet 12 new guys was rather intimidating.
Right. And they're all there. We're in a small room. And it's like, I was like, walking into that room, I was like, this is probably odd for you. We're just different.
It was a little overwhelming, but I was only there for a few minutes.
Right.
And, well, I took the picture of all of you guys.
Well, Lenoris Washington disappeared. Lenoris Washington swore he was like, I'll take the picture because he didn't want to be in the picture.
Right.
Okay. Did we mention that this is all for her group? Oh, yeah, we did. But Lenoris Washington said, I'll take the picture. I was like, okay. And then when picture time came, he wasn't anywhere to be found.
I did not meet Lenoris, sadly.
Yeah. But you met Joe Kuntz and Pauli, not on any intimate level. Face-to-face quality time.
We were all wearing masks.
Yeah. But you did meet them and...
said hi.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
I was proud to bring my wife to my workplace. And part of me was like, why haven't I met anyone else's wife? But then I'm like, well, this is Christmas and you're bringing baked goods. So that's why I haven't met anyone else's wife. But I guess we don't bring our wives / women.
Yeah, it's not very common, is it? I haven't met any of my coworkers' spouses either.
Yeah.
I guess that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But it was fun for me. I'm glad I got to go.
Yeah.
And I hoped everyone enjoyed the goodies.
Yeah.
And it was really cool to see everyone in person. Yeah. Everyone was exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Based on the photos I've seen and the stories you've told me.
Yeah.
So that was fun. That was cool.
And you didn't get any quality one-on-one time.
Sadly.
But
I would have loved to sit and chat with Pau and Joe Kuntz.
Yeah.
But maybe another time.
Yeah. Well, Joe Kuntz, and I realize I'm speaking on your behalf, honey, but I think meeting Joe Kuntz was 70% of your visit today, and then Pauli was about 30%.
That sounds accurate.
But I would like to meet my coworkers' wives, but it's maybe next holiday.
Maybe I'll set a trend.
Yeah.
So next year someone else will pick up the torch.
Yeah. And I hear about their women's and their baby mamas in some cases, and their wives. And I want to meet them because I would like a more fruitful relationship with my coworkers. Mm-hmm. I got Matt Setchel's phone number today. Okay.
Milestone.
His personal cellular telephone number.
Did you text him a picture of you?
No.
Oh, your drink?
But I will. But we shall after this. But I said, because we needed to communicate. It's the odd bridge that you have to cross. Like, oh, we're going from work to personal.
Yeah.
Oh, this is real. And we had to communicate. And he was like, well, do you want the work phone? Because he had a work phone. And I was like, dude, those are like Nextel phones from 2003. I don't want no work phone. So he gave me his personal cellular telephone number. And I said, oh, this is big time here. And we communicated for work, but before he gave it to me, I said, Matt, I'm going to send you pictures of me consuming alcoholic beverages over the weekend, and I just want to know if you're okay with that.
Are you going to send pictures of our cat?
No. But that's what Pauli gets. That's what Kem gets. But he said, that's fine. But anyways, what are we talking about?
Me coming to your work, honey.
Yes, you came to my work.
Yes.
And when you walked in, I wanted to be like, this is the woman I'm having boom boom with, everyone. This is the woman I'm currently making love to.
I hope they had assumed that.
2 times a week. Sometimes 3. But I loved having you there, honey.
I loved being there.
I loved showing you around. I loved you meeting the guys. Because like I said earlier, you get the full gossip. You get the full dialogue of what happens every day. It's my work is a comedy sometimes. It's a tragedy. It's a soap opera. It's always entertaining. But for you to put faces to names and just it meant a lot to me, and I'm glad you came.
Me too. I'm so glad.
Yeah, and that you brought goodies. So you came in, you brought peace offerings or whatever. I don't know, but it meant a lot. And as far as I can tell, everyone enjoyed it. And what do you're making stuff tomorrow? You're making ham.
I am cooking you a fabulous Christmas Eve dinner of ham.
Yes.
Jalapeno jalapeno Cheetos mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, right.
We have stuff. I can make rolls. I can make stuffing. I can
bought
make
some mashed potatoes. Yeah.
So I might make it all.
Okay.
Or I might just make a few of them.
Can't wait. Yeah. Can't wait, honey.
And
Alrighty, well that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for GoToMeeting. We don't have a promo code for GoToMeeting. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have said only white people order chow mein sans veggies, but I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye.
And
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender?